In some of the previous videos, we have seen the magnificence of numbers 3, 6, and 9. They behave differently than the other numbers, and these three numbers profoundly reveal some secrets of the universe. This is what Nikola Tesla, the great scientist and inventor, referred as the universal code that is woven into the fabric of reality. It's a numerical resonance and signature of design that is embedded in the geometry of existence, from circles to spirals to vortex mathematics and sacred geometry. The yin yang symbol, very well known in Chinese philosophy, also has a connection to the universal numbers of 3, 6, and 9. And understanding the synchrony of 369 reveals deeper universal secrets. The circle can be infinitely divided, which returns back to the singularity. One of the circle divisions is a nonagon, which has 9 sides of 140 degrees, which also has a deep significance where the 140 degrees multiplied by 9 adds to 1260 and gives a base number of 9. The solfeggio frequencies are a set of 9 ancient tones that were sung extensively as Sanskrit mantras and also as Gregorian chants within the churches. These frequencies that existed in mantras of yoga and Vedic philosophy were later discovered by 20th century sound researchers. Each tone carries a unique vibrational quality said to promote healing and consciousness expansion. These 9 frequencies range from 174 Hz to 285 Hz to 396 Hz, 417 Hz, 528 Hz, 639 Hz, 741 Hz, 852 Hz, and 963 Hz. Let's take a closer look. Every solfeggio frequency, when reduced numerically by adding its digits, equals 3, 6, or 9. Like 396, for example, you add 3 plus 9 plus 6, which gives us 18, and then 18 is also reduced as 1 plus 8, which gives us 9. 417 Hz, which is 4 plus 1 plus 7 is equal to 12, and then when that is reduced, it gives us 3. 528, and when we add 5 plus 2 plus 8, it gives us 15, and in additional, if we reduce that 1 plus 5, it gives us 6. All these frequencies reduce to either 3, 6, or 9. Can you claim this as coincidence, or it's a hidden mathematical code of creation? Digging deeper at these frequencies, there is also a master number that is involved, 111, that is considered significant in numerology, often interpreted as new beginnings, intuition, and manifestation of thoughts into reality. 111 is seen as a wake-up call, often appearing when you are aligned with life path or need to focus thoughts. 111 represents unity of mind, body, and spirit, the divine triad or the balance of three polarities, and there is three group of these frequencies in the solfeggio chart, often linked to divine messages or angelic codes in modern Western astrological circles. Literally everything in existence, from galaxies to cells, the thoughts, the emotions, and including each and every one of us, are vibrating with certain energy and frequency. And when we understand how to work with the frequency, we begin to tap into the subtle forces that shape our reality. Ancient cultures, scientists, and inventors like Nikola Tesla knew about this. Modern science is rediscovering it again, where sound is one of the most powerful tools we have. It has been incorporated as Gregorian chants of the churches, the meditation music, mantras that have been dedicated to various deities and planets. You may wonder why listening to certain scales, frequencies, and types of music makes you feel energized fully in the mind, body, and spirit. It's a symphony of frequencies. When we are in tune, we feel peace, clarity, and health. When we are out of tune, we feel anxiety, illness, and imbalance. Sound is so powerful, it can heal us from inside, even our core DNA, and unlock the wisdom and make us more equipped by aligning the body with natural frequencies of the universe. In this video, we are exploring the solfeggio frequencies and how Nikola Tesla's mysterious 369 chord connection to music frequency and various planetary frequencies are based on the orbital periods. So let's start off with the solfeggio frequencies. 174 Hz is the foundation and also responsible for the pain relief. 285 Hz is restoration of tissue and restores the form. 396 Hz is about liberating guilt and fear. 417 Hz is about undoing situations and facilitating change. 528 Hz is about DNA repair and transformation. 639 Hz is about harmonizing relationships. 741 Hz is about awakening your inner intuition. 852 Hz is about returning back to the spiritual order and to the dharma, the principles of the order in this world. 963 Hz is about connection to the divine consciousness. Every planet in our solar system is not just a body of mass, it's a musical note in the grand cosmic symphony. There is a certain tuning into the sound of planets based on their orbital periods, and we'll explore how their frequencies are calculated and how they resonate with our minds, bodies, and soul. This method of converting planetary orbital periods into frequencies is called the cosmic octave. It follows simple mathematical steps. You take the time it takes a planet to orbit the sun and then convert that orbital period into seconds on Earth, as we are all living on Earth, and then the resulting frequency is raised by octaves, which involves multiplying by 2 until it enters the human audible range of 20 Hz to about 20,000 Hz. Let's take an example of Venus, whose orbital period is 224.701 days, and that number of seconds in a day on Earth, which is 86,400 seconds, which is converted to seconds for getting the orbital period for Venus. And then the base frequency is octave, which is raised by the octaves, which is multiplying by 2 repeatedly, which gives us the audible frequency for Venus as 221.22 Hz. It is not strange that some popular love songs in the movies synchronize and align with this frequency. Another example for the Sun, which makes an orbital period of 365.256 days, which is converted to seconds, and then the base frequency is octave, which is raised by the octaves of multiplying by 2 repeatedly, which gives the audible frequency for the Sun as 126.222 Hz. Let's take another example of Moon, whose orbital period is 27.32 days, which is converted to seconds, and then the base frequency is obtained, which is raised by octaves, which is multiplying by 2 repeatedly, which gives the audible frequency for the Moon as 210.423 Hz. So calculating similarly for other planets and including Rahu and Ketu as well, also in the calculations, gives the number of octaves raised to obtain the audible frequency for all the 9 planets, as you can see in this table. Everything in the universe is vibrating. Every planet, every emotion, every thought at the quantum core of our existence. We are not just matter, we are subtle vibrations. The body, mind, and emotions respond to resonant frequencies. Ancient civilizations and modern science both agree that tuning to the right frequency is the key to all the health, clarity, and the achievements. Each planet in astrology symbolizes a part of inner psychology and emits a frequency based on its orbit. These aren't just metaphorical tones brought into the audible range using octave scaling, layering the solfeggio frequencies, which are sacred sound tones used in ancient chants and now by modern science in DNA healing and consciousness expansion. The magic happens when you combine a planetary frequency with the solfeggio tone aligned to your goal. If you want confidence and leadership, use the Sun 126.22 Hz plus the 528 Hz for transformation. Need focus and productivity? Use Mercury 141.27 Hz and then the 417 Hz, which will clear all the mental blocks. Desire better relationships? Use Venus 221.23 Hz and 639 Hz, which is the emotional harmony. Need motivation and drive? Use Mars 144.72 Hz and 396 Hz, which is releasing fear, activating the root energy as well. Seeking abundance and growth? Use Jupiter 183.58 Hz and plus the 528 Hz or the 852 Hz to manifest higher vision. Craving spiritual insight? Use Ketu 234.16 Hz and 963 Hz for a divine connection. You don't need high-end gear, just a simple frequency generator, headphones, or even YouTube video. We'll cover which specific mantras in another video where you can chant mantras with these tones, meditate with eyes closed, or play them in the background while working. Even a few minutes a day can retune your field to what you wish to create. We all have a subtle body. Your chakras are the energy wheels, and the planets, they are the cosmic forces spinning those wheels. There is a mystical connection between the 7 chakras and the 9 planetary energies that govern the mind, body, and the karma. Chakras are energy centers located along the spine, each linked to physical organs, emotions, and spiritual evolution. When they are open, energy flows. When blocked, imbalance follows. But did you know that in Vedic astrology, each chakra is associated with the planet? Going from the root to the crown, let's unveil the planetary rulers of each chakra. The root chakra, or the Muladhara chakra, is ruled by the planet Saturn, whose role is survival, structure, discipline. Saturn grounds us. It gives us stability, routine, and the endurance to build a life. The sacral chakra, or the Swadhisthana, is ruled by planet Moon, or the Chandra, whose role is emotions, fluidity, and creativity. The Moon governs the emotional tides, the sensuality, and need for connection. The solar plexus chakra, which is the Manipura, ruled by the planet Sun, or the Surya, whose role is ego, willpower, personal authority. The Sun is the inner fire. It defines the purpose, identity, and self-confidence. The heart chakra, or the Anahata chakra, ruled by the planet Venus, or Shukra, whose role is love, compassion, and harmony. Venus softens the soul. It brings beauty, affection, and emotional balance. The throat chakra, or the Vishuddha chakra, ruled by the planet Mercury, or Buddha, the role is communications, expression, and truth. Mercury is your voice. It helps you speak clearly and think critically. The third eye chakra or the Ajna chakra ruled by the planet Rahu or the North Node, whose role is perception, illusion, karmic vision. The Rahu sharpens the mind or clouds it. It can do either one of them. It controls futuristic thinking, obsession, and spiritual insight. The crown chakra or the Sahasrara is ruled by the planet Ketu or the South Node, whose role is liberation, detachment, moksha. Ketu is the mystic. It leads to enlightenment, cutting off worldly attachments. And then there is two more planets that influence multiple chakras. Mars or Mangala energizes the root and the solar plexus, action, courage, and fire. So these are the assisting planets. Jupiter or Guru empowers the throat, heart, and the third eye, which is wisdom, faith, expansion. Jupiter is the teacher, Mars is the warrior. When a planet is weak in your birth chart, the chakra it rules may show signs of blockages. Conversely, strengthening the chakra through mantra, breath, or meditation can balance the grahas of the planet influence. This creates a powerful energy between your inner energy body and the external cosmic rhythm. The spine is the sacred axis. The planets are the guiding lights. Align them and you unlock your highest potential. You are like a symphony. The planets are instruments. When you align your chakras with their frequencies and amplify with solfeggio tunes, you don't just live, you thrive. Sound is not just heard, it is felt. It vibrates every atom in your body. These frequencies aren't just notes, they are energy codes that resonate with specific chakras and the emotional states. From the base of the spine to the crown of the head, each solfeggio tone, along with the planetary frequency, tunes you to a different spiritual bandwidth. So the next time you meditate, chant, or even just listen music for a few minutes in a day, remember these frequencies may be more than just sound. They may be the language of the cosmos. You can use these frequencies in your daily meditation through tuning forks, binaural beats, or even musical compositions. Tune into the stars, the Mars for energy, Jupiter for the wisdom, Ketu for transcendence.